Hello my dear Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is a love related reading for you. How do they see you and how do you see them? Okay, so we're gonna look at how do they perceive you, how do you perceive them, looking at the energies, and we're gonna look at any blockages, anything that might be blocking this connection, and we'll look at the possible outcome as well as some of the messages that will help you with this connection, or that will help you to act in a way that would allow for this connection to either make it work or to self-reflect on it. Okay, so let's see, Aquarius, I hope you're all doing well and you've had a wonderful summer. I'm back with your readings. I switched to monthly readings, okay, just so I can have more time to learn and have more time for for life, and studying Chinese now, and I am trying to make some money as well, working. I'm a teacher, so yeah, I'm trying to put all of the things together so I could be happy too, and at the same time, if I'm happy, I'm able to put my mind more into the readings and give you something that's more accurate, if you see what I mean. Because for a reader, in order to be in to deliver a good reading, we gotta be in the right place in our mind, if you see what I mean. So if I'm happy, I can look more into energies. All right then. So let's see, how do they view you in September, Aquarius? And they view with the Hangman card. So in the Hangman position, so you are stagnating. And they view you with Ace of Swords. Okay. Very much like you, Aquarius. And they view you with one more card for you, Aquarius. They see you. How do they see you, Aquarius, in September? One more card for you. How do they see Aquarius in September? Your potential love interest, someone that comes to your mind right now. How do they view you? Whoa, and we got one card. Seven of Pentacles. This is how they view you in September, Aquarius. Right, let me just move the card slightly. Sorry about that. So this is how you're being seen in September. Now let's see. How do you view them? What sort of energies do you receive from them? How do you perceive them in September, my dear Aquarius? And you see them with King of Swords, okay? Someone who can be quite ruthless in the approach, direct. You also see them with sorry, just waiting for cards to, okay, you see them as King of Wands, and another card fell out of the deck, and you also see them with Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is your side. How do they see you and how do they see you? However, to all of my dear Aquarians, just a quick reminder, okay, if you feel that, let's say, the right hand side resonates more with you, then you can easily switch the sides, because when we do those kind of readings, the energies can go vice versa. Okay, so don't worry too much about which side belongs to who. If you feel like at any point one of the sides resonates more with you, just take it, whatever resonates with you, and leave whatever it doesn't. All right, so I'm gonna now go into more detailed description of every single card. So let's see on your end, how do they see you, Aquarius? They see you with the Hangman position. All right, so oh, wasn't it like that? Sorry, I thought it was I think it was like that. Sorry, it's just I always, for some reasons, get confused with this card. It was in the upright position, this position. So they see you with the hangman position. They see if you are stuck in your life right now, Aquarius. You are being viewed by the person you're thinking of right now as someone who's stagnating. You choose to kind of not to really move forward right now, not to make some kind of a decision. You might be thinking right now, or you basically with a hangman, and being in a hangman mode position means you don't want to move forward, you don't want to move backwards, you're just drifting. Okay, you refuse to make some kind of decision, but you do think about it. Can you see there's a lot of like this yellow circle or lights or whatever is around hangman man? Indicates there's something going on in your head, but you're not choosing to reveal it. Okay, Aquarius, instead you're choosing to take yourself out of this connection and think. So in September you might be a little bit detached more than you normally are from this connection. Okay, it's like you sort of need to make a decision, but you don't want to. Okay, and you're choosing to stagnate and stay in this position. So basically it's like you don't really want to move forward or backward, you just want to stagnate. And it's all right to do this now and then, but you remember you can't stay like this forever, because life goes on. So they see you basically taking time away from this connection and just not really doing anything. You're not doing anything. Maybe you're focusing on yourself. You're just refusing to sort of worry about it right now, if you see what I mean. And they also see you with Ace of Swords. So they see you as someone who likes to fight for what they believe in. Someone who's got mental clarity of a situation. So I feel like, you know, you might be fighting a lot, Aquarius, with this person. You might be having intellectual conversations or any sort of conversations, and you always want to be right with Ace of Swords. And of course, with Ace of Swords, you can always be right, but I feel like the way they see that sometimes you are too stubborn and you can really like fight for what you believe in. And on one hand, excuse me, they really like this, but on the other, this causes a lot of, you know, instability between you and this person, imbalance, okay? So you're using your analytical mind right now when in the hangman mode to analyze perhaps the connection. Okay, you're not really involving your emotions much, you're just more of a analytical person right now. You're very much in your head, you're thinking, you're not doing anything. But with Ace of Swords also indicates that you want to communicate. Okay, you want to talk about this connection. I'm sorry, that's how they see you, yeah? They see as if you want to communicate with them and you want to fight for this connection, for something. And you want to discuss it from your point of view and from their point of view. That's how they see it. They see this. But they see you as someone who's like had it's got a lot of like, I feel like a little bit of anger in you. Do you know what I mean? Impatience. Like you want to talk things over, but whenever you try to talk things over with them, they feel like you are almost attacking them. I'm not saying you're doing this, that's how they see you. I don't know why. And they also see you with Seven of Pentacles, so they see you waiting for, you know, blossoms of your hard work. So it looks like, Aquarius, you've been working very hard over the past few months and now you're waiting for your rewards. Or you might be waiting for this connection to go somewhere because you invest a lot of time and effort, and now you're waiting for moving perhaps the next stage. Maybe you want to get engaged, maybe you want to get married, you want to move on to the next stage in this relationship, and you're fighting for this, you want to move forward, but yet you're still thinking, not really sure. Take as resonates with you. Now let's move on to how do you see them, Aquarius? And you see them with Queen of Swords, you King of Swords, or you see them as if, you know, they can be quite ruthless, very analytical. When they want to talk to you, they'll be very direct. They won't beat around the bush. But the way they approach, the way they speak to you can be quite hurtful. Okay? And I feel like because you are very much in your head and you're quite on daily basis analytical in your approach, you're an air sign after all, they sometimes take you for granted. So when they talk to you, Aquarius, the way you see them as if they cutting you deep with this sword, okay, because of the way they communicate with you. They always they always tell the truth, the King of Swords. They're very direct, like I said, and always fair. But for some reasons right now, the person you're dealing with, they are not involving the emotions in this connection, okay? Something must have happened that hurt them, and they're choosing to communicate with you, and they want to tell you something, but they're not doing from the heart, they're doing from the head, okay? Now, the next card, we've got the King of Wands. So I feel like the person you're dealing with, they are go-getters, you know, they know how to use you, Aquarius, so you can, whenever they need the help, they know how to use you, how to get the best out of you to help them. And you can see this, you know that they are a go-getter, and you really like this about them, Aquarius, okay? You know that whatever you ask them to do, they will do it well, and you really admire this in them, you really do. At the same time, you feel like sometimes they want to achieve something, and like I said, they lose a sight of your emotions, and they can be very ruthless, and then they become the King of Swords that cuts very deep with his words, despite him trying to be fair. All right, so I feel like you're dealing with a mix, with someone who's very much ruled by their heart, but sometimes when they want something, perhaps from you, from this relationship, they switch into King of Swords, and you're like, who are you? I don't recognize you, okay? So you're dealing with someone who's mixed, it's like a double personality, if you see what I mean. You do know that they're a good leader, and people like them. People will do a lot for them, okay? They're attractive, etc., etc. But they switch in between being this very nice king and being this very emotionally involved king, and very cold, analytical king who cuts with the words. Interesting. So I feel like, yeah, that's how you see them. Mix. And you see them with Seven of Wands at the same time. You see as if, you know, they position right now in life, not necessarily in a relationship with you, but in life, is being challenged. They've been attacked by so many people around, and they have to justify their position. They are very unsure perhaps about being with you, or their position in life, maybe at work, okay? Hang on a sec. Sorry, I just have to close the door. So going back to how do you see them? You see them being questioned. You see that there are many people around them. Right here, these are the people that are jealous of them, okay? They're quite a successful person, Aquarius, okay? And they perhaps achieve some kind of success, and you can see this, but you see how they've been attacked, their actions, whatever they've been doing, people are questioning them and what they're doing. So right now they might be quite stressed out. They might feel like they have to oh my cat, they have to, you know, defend their position, whether it's in this relationship, okay, whether it's at work, and you can see this, okay, you see them being troubled by something, being stressed. So maybe that's why they keep switching between someone who's very emotional and someone who's quite cold and ruthless but fair, because you know, they've been unsure about their position in life, or maybe unsure about the relationship with you. Take it resonates with you, okay? Now, and you are stagnating, Aquarius. You are not really making a decision, despite the fact that you are trying to see the situation for what it really is, and you've put a lot of effort into this relationship, and you're waiting for them perhaps, but they're right now they're indecisive right now. They're going through something in their life that makes them making them feel as if, you know, they are unsure about their position. They're feeling a little bit insecure. They're trying to stand their ground and fight for something as well. So I feel like the person you're dealing with, they're going through something, and you can see this. Now let's see at the main blockage between you two. What is blocking you in September? Darcy, can you please walk away? Go away. What are you doing? Go. Sorry about that. Is everything all right? Yes. So, do you want to leave? Let me just let the cat out. Go out. Go quickly to Ryan. Quickly. I'm just going to finish the reading. Calm down, okay? Sorry about that. All right, so where were we? What is the main blockage for you for September 2018? Okay, what is the blockage for Aquarius and the person they're thinking of? Okay, 2 of Wands. All right, Aquarius, looks like someone, not sure who, might be you, someone is looking for new options. Okay, someone feels like one of you feel like, you know, this connection was all right, was good, but it hasn't fulfilled you emotionally. Okay, so you looking into new options. Okay, this could be you, this could be them. Someone has been looking into new options, okay, trying to find something new, interesting. Let me clarify this blockage, okay? So maybe someone else got other options, but that's what it means. We've got 2 of Wands, 2 options, 2 people to choose from. 2 in tarot indicates making decision. Someone is, the blockage is making decision between perhaps 2 people, choosing one, because someone's got other options. That is the blockage. Either yours or theirs. Let me clarify this for you. The clarification is, yes, destiny, karma, okay, turning point. So I feel like the destiny is coming your way, and the blockage is a destined karma. Maybe something interrupted this connection, Aquarius, between you two, because it's a karma. Okay, personal vision. Karma can be good or bad. Okay, so karmic, maybe you are involved in another karmic connection with someone, on this person, something you two did not expect, and the destiny cannot be controlled, Aquarius. So let's pull one more card. One more card for the blockage for this connection. What is blocking this connection? Why do we have a... Okay, I got the card. Okay, we've got okay, we got the blockage. Another blockage is this person. Knight of Swords, okay? So someone who's very confident, and I think it's like the person you're dealing with, perhaps. Someone who's very direct, logical, fast-moving, easily bored, confident, indecisive. It could be even you, okay? This Knight of Swords is someone who is rushing ahead of himself, but he hasn't really got a plan, okay? Knight of Swords is also someone who wants to, it may indicate cutting someone off. I don't know. Let me pull one more card, okay? Let's get one more card for blockage. I definitely do see making a choice, and the choice gotta be made between two people, perhaps. Someone's got new options, and the options, it's not that someone's been looking for new options. Basically, maybe this connection is a karmic connection. Maybe you're not meant to be together. Maybe you're just meant to learn a lesson from each other and then move on, finish the cycle, and meet someone else, you know. Sometimes people come and go into our life. That's basically what it is. Let me clarify one more card. Quite interesting, actually. Come on. Sorry. Just trying to get one card. I'm gonna pull a card. Okay, Ten of Swords. Another blockage is hurt. So someone got betrayed in this connection. Someone feels like a victim, okay? So something's coming to the end. Someone got really hurt, and that's what's been blocking this connection. Betrayal, okay? Something came to the end, and yeah, take it resonates with you. So that was the blockage. Now let's see. What is the outcome for this connection? I mean, is there any hope for this connection? Because it's quite, I feel like there's a kind of a distance between you. Like one of you is choosing to look for new options because of the destiny. Okay. And I think it might be the other person because you're waiting. I think you may be waiting on them to make that decision. Or they're waiting on you. Take it resonates with you. What is the outcome for Aquarius? What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Aquarius? The outcome for Aquarius. So I'm just waiting for a card to fall out of the deck. I got it. Oh my goodness. And this card, I'm not even joking, kind of wanted to fall out before, but I stopped it because I thought it's coming too quickly. And here it is again, Three of Cups. The outcome is celebration. That is the one interpretation of this card, or the outcome could be the end of some kind of a conflict between you two, or a third party situation. Interesting, huh? Because if one of you is looking for new options, you may end up in third party situation, Aquarius. Let's see. Let me clarify this and see if this is a conflict, or if this is a third party situation, or if this is actually a positive outcome, because this can be a positive as well as a negative card. Yeah, this could be reunion, reconciliation, or the opposite. Okay. And we've got here a Judgment card as one clarification, okay? So I think it looks like more of a celebration, okay? But let me pull one more card for the outcome. Celebration of news of success. Someone's gonna be successful in their job. Maybe the person you're dealing with. I know we're talking about love, but I have to consider all of the aspects and read the cards as they come out. I can't just make stuff up, right? And we've got, again, Four of Swords. Okay. Hmm. So we've got a judgment card. So someone will be, and again, these two cards are very much related. So the third party situation, okay, there is a third party situation here, I think. And someone else gonna be involved or be between you. If you see, I mean, one of you is gonna look for new options, and yeah, I feel like you might end up choosing between them or someone else, or vice versa. Clarification is judgment card. Judgment is all about self-reflection, self-reflecting on the connection. Where did I go wrong? What could I have done better? Are we two gonna make it? Are we a good match? Etc. etc. What have I learned from this connection? Okay, and then again, another card was Four of Swords, which is pretty much the same, identical, not identical, but very much in line with a Ten of with the Judgment card, because it's all about taking the time away from this connection, what you're doing right now, reassessing what have gone wrong, recovering from it, and gathering inner strength, okay, before you make any decision, okay, gathering inner strength before deciding on something. So I think the outcome is that there will be a third party situation, and one of you will need some time away from this connection in order to self-reflect, and there will be you'll be judging. I feel like it's you, in fact, you'll be judging the connection, Aquarius, for what it is, and you will be looking into it and thinking not just of so much of this person, but of yourself, of your approach to it. And you'll be reassessing, okay, recovering, thinking about it. You will isolate yourself from this connection in order to make a decision. And I think this is very much like you, Aquarius, because this is you right now. This is you in September. So I think, yeah, that's what you're gonna do in September. You're just gonna keep thinking about it, analyzing, perhaps finding out that there is a third party situation, possibly. So we're gonna look into the messages from the universe for you. I'm gonna pull 2 cards from the general deck, and then we're gonna pull extra cards, okay, because I want to give you as much help with this as I can. So let's see what we've got for you in the Department of Love. What are the messages for Aquarius for September 2018? Dear Spirit, dear Universe, can you tell me what are the messages for Aquarius for the month of September? What are the messages for Aquarius for the month of September? What are the messages for Aquarius for the month of September? Okay, we got 2 cards. The first cards that fell out was 4 of Cups. Okay, so the message is, you know, if you are with someone, I mean, hang on a second, we've got a second card. So there will be a communication coming very fast your way. Communication about taking love for granted. Okay, so I feel like one of you in this connection took love for granted. Okay, one of you missing out on the opportunity of love because they focus on something else, because they're dreaming about something else, because they're focusing on something else instead of on focusing what's right in front of them. And I feel like this is a message you may receive from someone in September, and this is why you will get into a so-called hangman mode. Okay, and this is why you'll feel like, you know, this person's looking for new options, and you will feel like, you know, I gotta now self-reflect, why is this person looking into other options? So this is the message, and the message for you now is, my dear, also with this could also mean for you, Aquarius, focus on what you've got, okay? And don't take your love for granted. Appreciate what you've got, okay? And communicate. If things are difficult, make sure you two communicate. Communication is very important. Now I'm gonna pull a message for you from the spirit messages for the month of September. I hope you can see everything well. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna pull a message for you for the month of September to do with this connection. And this will be an advice for you, piece of advice that will be good for you to follow in September, okay? And the message is believe, Aquarius. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. The difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So you got to believe in September. Because whatever you believe in September, my dear Aquarian, will happen. Okay? And now we're gonna pull one more message from the angels card. Message from your angels. Your guardian angels, perhaps. What is the message from the angels for Aquarius for the month of September? Okay. The angel, your angel for September is called Akasha or Akesha, I'm not sure. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to console others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Interesting. Have you ever felt that you could be a spiritual teacher? Okay. I mean, you are a very good teacher by nature, Aquarius. So this is your role. So if you're dealing with the person, your connection, if they're struggling with something, maybe you, as a teacher, spiritual teacher, you'll be able to help them. And the bottom of the deck for you and this connection for September, we've got a Justice card, okay? And the Justice card is all about wrongdoing. So I feel like you might be finding out about some wrongdoings that's been done to you, or been done to this person, if this was you. And justice is on the side of the person who's, you know, been innocent or been a victim, okay? And I feel like it could be, not just because you're reading, but I think the justice might be on your side. Because you have a mental clarity of the situation. However, take it as it resonates with you. It's all about justice. What's fair or is not fair. That's what the connection, your love connection is about. That's what I think you'll be reflecting on. Reflecting upon in September. But don't forget, my dear Aquarius, to believe. And if you can help others, do so, because you'll be sort of spiritual, very spiritual in September. All right, my dear Aquarians, have a wonderful, wonderful September. And if you decide to stay in this mode of hangman, please don't stay like this for too long, because communication with people is the best, is the key to, you know, to resolve any issues in your love life. Thank you very much, and I will see you in October. Bye bye.